This one's a pretty tricky one, which you really have to read and think about to answer right. First of all, you have to really decipher which information is important. Let's start up at the second sentence. She thinks that it may have come from a previously unknown species of dinosaur. A microbiologist has isolated a type of bacterium that he thinks may be responsible for a new disease. So this guy has a lot of observations. They kind of have a bit of a hypothesis in that she thinks part. So they have a couple of observations here, and they kind of think that they know what may be responsible for a new disease. So what's the next best step? Now, there's a couple of steps that we could have here, but what's the next best step? A, assume that their ideas are correct. Now, just because they think that it may have come from a previously unknown species of dinosaur, and just because they have somewhat have an idea of what the right answer is, doesn't mean that they should assume that their ideas are correct. They should never just assume. A scientist should never just assume that they're right. They need to do more than just assume that it's right. They need to try to figure out if it's really right. Draw conclusions about their discoveries. B, well, what conclusions are they gonna draw really? All they have is a bit of a hypothesis and some observations here. They don't really have anything solid just yet. So B is incorrect. C, to design investigations to test their theories. Now think about this one. They obviously have some sort of information here. They feel like they can isolate this bacteria, so they have some type of steps to what they want to do. So the next best thing for them to do would be just to design an investigation or design an experiment to test out their theories. They have a theory, they have some observations, they have to test it out. So C would be your correct answer. If you put D, try to convince others to accept their ideas, why would they try to accept why would they try to convince others of their ideas before they really knew them themselves? So you can go ahead and throw these two out. C should be your correct answer.